Molly Dodd here, and I'm already awake, and that's Aida you're listening to. Now, see, here's what I've done. I hooked up my cassette player to my clock. Now, pretty clever, huh, for a non-mechanical person such as myself? But, no, now I am into Italian. I am inundating myself with it. I am determined to speak this language, as evidenced by the fact that I just said ciao with the accompanying hand gesture. And today, I have my first actual formal lesson with an Italian tutor, whose name, curiously enough, is Dr. Orambello Johnson. Now, I know what you're thinking. Johnson, this is your quintessential Sicilian moniker? Well, no, you're wrong, you see. He comes highly recommended, he makes house calls, and he's cheap. You'll be seeing him later. Hey. Hi again. That was sort of a time lapse. Oh, I made an appointment this morning to see a fortune teller. Probably stupid, I know, but I'll tell you, there have been so many things, strange things that have been happening in my life. A lot of comings and going. And while I don't normally believe in soothsayers, I just feel, I mean, why not? Sometimes these people are uncanny. You know, and maybe it's just a trick, maybe not. Maybe I'll learn something. I can't find my watch. I can, however, find Moss Goodman's shoe. So I guess I'll take that along with me instead. You're supposed to bring some meaningful, personal object with you. Not that this shoe is so meaningful. It's just, I gotta get a grip on this Moss thing, you know, before I get a whole lot older. Well, I gotta be off. You know, I feel it's gonna be quite a day. I'm excited. So, arrivederci, if you know what I mean. And shut the music off when you leave. Ciao! Zikia.
She's late, always is. Over here. This is her office. She'll have her usual. Name your gruel.
Gruel?
That's what I'd call it.
What would you recommend?
Is this a life reading, or you got sorrow and pain?
No, well, I have this friend. He's a detective. They use Zikia to help them find criminals, and he thought it would be fun if I came to see her because, well, because I used to think that the future was kind of like a blanket you pulled over your head, you know, when things are bad. I've got this new job at this publishing house, and this guy I used to see mysteriously blows back into town like Johnny comes marching home. And then, of course, there's Hawthorne. He's the detective that I was, telling you about. Life reading, I guess.
Okay. For those, our chef recommends the meatloaf crumbled into eggs. I hope you got the exact change. Zikia won't take nothing but exact change. 5 crisp 5s.
I got it.
Here.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
What?
Spread it around like Zikia likes.
Like this?
Shake it. Roll it. Put some sex into it. Scatter them granules. Life reading.
The Dick sent you?
The Dick? Oh, Detective Hawthorne.
No names. Don't give me no names. I don't fish.
Here's your lunch.
Don't he ever make nothing but meatloaf and eggs?
You never seem to leave any on your plate.
Waste not, what not?
Want not.
Whatever. Now, let me see. He was married once, didn't work. He's a jerk.
Fred.
What'd I tell you about names? A rolling stone gathers no moss.
Moss.
No names! Why do you keep his shoe in your purse?
Oh, well,
Don't tell me. You should have looked under your blue scarf in the corner of your drawer.
For what?
For your watch. The black guy ain't gonna pan out. Or maybe he will. Now for the future. Oh, I see. Very nice. How about that?
How about what?
You're going to become a weather girl in Tallahassee, Florida.
I am?
Or a dental technician.
I'm sorry, this makes absolutely no sense.
I can't read no more.
That's it?
You scattered the sugar, not me.
So what am I supposed to do now?
Pay me.
Oh. Thank you. Are you okay?
By the way, hon, you're in grave danger from some man, so beware.
Mrs. Cheryl Hart?
No, is that whose attic this is?
Yes, isn't it dusty?
Well, you know, it sure is, Moss. Gee, thanks for the invite.
The Complete Herodotus. Printed 1888 in Oxford. Look at this binding and the paper.
Well, where can I sit?
Oh, anywhere. Just pull up a stack. Here.
Oh, sorry?
It's, Kraft Ebbing's Psychopathia Sexualis, first edition.
Glad I didn't sit on it.
It's very valuable.
So, Moss, how are you? I myself am a little rattled. Thanks for asking.
Did you ever think there was something hypnotic about type on a white page? Like a lone traveler in a snowstorm, a line of thought, memories sunk in a white void.
I just went and saw a fortune teller. She holds court in this greasy diner. Hawthorne, my friend, recommended her. He's a detective. I guess they use her for, you know, finding crooks and crazies, dead bodies, missing people.
This volume deals with sexually motivated kleptomania and glove and shoe footages. I wonder if there was someone perverted in the Schermerhorn family. I mean, this stuff is very specific.
Could you just listen to me for a moment? I know what I have to say is not as fascinating as fetishes. The word fetishes.
No, it is. Absolutely, to me. So you were saying, Detective Hawthorne?
Well, he recommended this weird woman, and as I was leaving the diner, she told me that I was in danger from some man. Should I take her seriously? I don't know.
Well, I'm not a mystic. I don't know how to evaluate that.
She knew about your shoe. The one you gave me, speaking of fetishes. But, be that as it may, basically, I wanted to tell you about Hawthorne.
Your
friend, the detective.
Mm-hmm. Nate. I like him. He's there when I need him.
Here are those letters I wrote you.
Oh,
I didn't just make them up. They exist.
God, I promised myself that I was never going to have this conversation with another person again. But, look, you did what you did. Good for you, but I have a life, too. You were gone a long time. Even though you wrote letters, you never mailed them. So I moved on.
I even had a vision of you.
Oh, Moss, don't.
I was 30 miles outside of Bern, walking, and it started to drizzle, and then a blizzard blew up. You know, I love snow. And then I got very cold, and after a while I couldn't feel my body anymore, and I was very tired. So I sat down for a long time. And then I thought, oh, so this is how it ends. Then I heard a sound, a voice calling me, telling me to stand up. I distinctly heard you say, Moss, stand up, damn it. And so I did. And then you said, stamp your feet, wave your arms, and jump up and down.
Ah, so I appeared to you as an aerobics instructor.
You saved my life. I did exactly like you said. I'm sorry I didn't mail you those letters.
Oh, it's...
I, love you. But my mother's still very ill. Do you want to go get an eclair?
No. Here.
My shoe?
Yeah?
I don't know what this means. Is it a symbolic gesture?
I don't know. I wouldn't look it up in craft everything.
So, what's your future hold in store, Miss Dodd?
I'm going to be a weather girl.
What was it? Tarot cards, palmistry, chicken bone, seance?
Sugar.
Refined brown or cubes?
Granulated.
Zeke here.
Amazing.
Great beauty in her day. Kind of gone to seed.
Isn't there anyone in this town you don't know?
Andy Warhol.
Andy Warhol's dead.
Oh. Then I know everybody.
Huh. Oh, you didn't happen to see someone who looks like he could be an Italian tutor, did you? I'm running a little late.
Nope. He teaching you to cook?
No, I thought I'd make an antipasto.
Well, you don't have to serve a spread. It's just an Italian lesson.
I know, but it all sounds so delicious. You know, brebaloni, prosciutto, gavadagout, and, of course, pepperoncini. I think it'll make him feel I'm making a sincere effort to be a wonderful student. Well, molto bene and mamma mia.
Volare.
Oh. I think maybe you might be looking for me.
Perhaps I am.
You're the professore?
Professore, and you are?
Oh, Molly Dodd.
Charmed.
Well, oh, that's just so darned Italian. Please, come on in.
Grazie, grazie.
Sorry I was late. Just, put your coat anywhere, Professor.
Professore.
Professore. Right, sorry. I've been, studying by tape. Well, I'm not really studying, really listening. I just thought I could probably pick it up by osmosis.
Oh, you mean put it under your pillow? Learn while you sleep?
Exactly.
No, tapes won't do. You need a teacher.
Well, that's what I thought. That's why I called you. You know, you come very highly recommended.
Oh, well, I've had some success, but mostly it's all up to you.
Right. I bought some of this, antipasto stuff. Would you like some?
Sure.
Do you want, tea, coffee, anything?
Real coffee?
No, instant.
Tea would be wonderful.
Il latte, right?
Very good.
That's the way the guy on my tape talks. He has a very thick accent.
Oh, well, there are a lot of different Italian dialects. It's regional.
I read that. He must be from Rome or Venice or someplace like that. Now, where does your accent come from?
Bensonhurst.
Now, your name, Johnson, that doesn't sound very Italian.
No, it doesn't.
But Orambello, that certainly does.
Certainly does to me. So, Molly Dodd, are you married, if I'm not being presumptuous?
No, not at all, and I'm not. Anymore. How about yourself?
Who'd have me?
Yes, a young, attractive Italian-speaking gentleman. I guess it's pretty rough out there.
It's a jungle.
Hmm.
So, what do you call these things?
Very funny.
I'm a meat and potatoes man myself. So you're divorced?
See.
Got a man in your life?
Oh, there's someone I see. He's a detective.
Private eye?
No, he's public. NYPD.
Well. Shall we start?
I'm completely in your hands.
The phone.
What about the phone?
Can we unplug it?
Sure. What a good idea. I was with this therapist for a while. I mean, there's nothing serious. I just wanted to work a few things out, you know, and every time we'd start to get into something really heavy, the phone would ring and she would answer it. It drove me nuts. There, fini. Now we are solo.
Solo. Shall we dance?
Dance?
I always start every lesson by dancing. I'll teach you the words for the steps.
Oh, okay.
Something slow.
Allegro.
Excellent, Molly Dodd. Allegro.
You know, maybe we just better have a sort of straightforward Italian lesson with actually no dancing.
But you said you were in my hands.
Well, I didn't mean literally.
Oh, that's too bad.
What?
Would make this whole thing so much easier.
Oh, my God.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Look, I've made a terrible mistake.
Au contraire, this is your lucky day. Au contraire, that's not Italian, that's French, isn't it?
Look, you know, I am expecting my Italian tutor any minute, a real one.
No, he's not coming.
Yes, he is.
He would have been here by now.
You know, you can take anything you want. I don't care.
Thank you, I will. But now, I want to dance.
I told you about my boyfriend. You know, he is a detective. So if you try to hurt me...
I won't. Unless you make me hurt you. See? This could be nice. So intime. I guess French is really my language. Instead of Italian, I could give you French lessons.
I have credit cards. You know, I have some cash. It's not very much. We could go to the bank machine, and I could get you some cash, and I promise I won't tell anyone, okay? Please? Please.
You have such nice hair. Who's that?
That's my doorman. He knows I'm up here.
Don't answer it. He'll go away.
Oh, no, he'll think the buzzer's broken. He'll come up here. He will. He'll come up here looking for me. You don't have much time. You better take the stairs quick. It's your only way out.
Mañana, Molly Dodd. It's Spanish. I'm so fluent.
Miss Dodd, I tried to buzz. Why's your door open? What's the matter?
Oh, a man was just here. He ran down the stairs.
Sweet mother of God.
Buongiorno. I am Orambello Johnson.
I'm sorry, Dr. Johnson. I've just had a bad scare.
Vorrei del tè, o forse l'acqua fresca.
What?
I conduct my lessons in Italian only. Only then can you learn to think in the language.
I think maybe we may have to cancel today.
Impossibile. My time is precious. And since I am here and neither of us is dead or dying or bleeding profusely, we must proceed.
Yeah, I really don't think I can do this right now.
Coraggio, Miss Dodd. Transcend the weakness of your generation. Have you some olive oil? Work is what you need, Miss Dodd. Work. So let us begin. Incominciamo. Incominciamo.
Incominciamo.
Incominciamo.
Incominciamo.
Bene. And the olive oil. Nel mezzo del cammin di nostra vita mi ritrovai.
Nighttime, dream time, a time of repose. But not for those of us who have experienced a living nightmare like the one my daughter Molly has just gone through. I once had a similar experience myself. I spied a strange man lurking outside our home one night when Edgar was working late. This intruder didn't break in or accost me. In fact, he didn't do anything. In fact, the experience wasn't similar at all. But oh, the night. How will Molly ever get through it? Well, now that seems like a sensible solution. And it should also make Con Edison very happy. Pleasant dreams, sweetheart. Nonsense. It's not going to hurt. Besides, it'll give you more time to think before opening the door.
Yeah, and then it'll take me about an hour to try and get in and out of my own apartment.
Not with a Lockmaster Deadbolt by Rouletta. Lockmaster? By Rouletta. I read that it's the safest one on the market, state of the art. In fact, I was going to switch all the locks on my house, but of course that's not necessary now since I don't have one. What type of deadbolt do you have now?
What type?
The manufacturer. Mighty Mule, Tough Monster, Steel Trap by Stockbro? Which?
Well, strangely enough, I have no idea who the manufacturer is.
You are not in the least bit concerned with your personal safety, are you?
You know, it may not look it, but I'm actually packing a Thompson submachine gun.
Well, just so you know, I've decided to move in with Arthur Feldman.
Just like that?
I didn't ask for your opinion, dear. I'm just informing you of the facts.
Right, just like you did when you sold the house.
Haven't we settled that?
Yes, I'm sorry, Mother. I just like to be in on the major decisions before they happen. I mean, that's the way our family's always operated, right?
Things change.
Nick? Oh, hi.
Molly Dodd, how you doing?
I'll be darned. I haven't seen you around in a while. Oh, Nick, Donatello, this is my mother, Florence Bickford.
Your mother? Well, it's a pleasure meeting you, Mrs. Bickford.
Last time I saw you, you were what, dedicating statues. You were...
Special liaison to the mayor in charge of parks and recreation.
Oh, well, remember when my bike was stolen? This is the person who got me my new bike. Bikes.
Yeah, but I'm not doing that anymore. They keep kicking me upstairs. I just gave a lecture this afternoon.
Huh. Boy, I never figured you for a lecturer.
Yeah, well, it's Safety Awareness Month, and now I'm heading the State Board's task force on crime prevention.
I bet Mr. Donatello would know the answer to this.
Shoot.
I'm thinking of purchasing a deadbolt.
Lockmaster by Rouletta, hands down.
My sentiments, exactly.
Well, I gotta run. I can't keep the governor waiting. I'll see you, huh, Molly? You look me up. I got an office downtown.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you owe me a dinner.
Wasn't that your garbage man?
Yeah. Well, things do change.
It's me, Miss Dodd.
Davey?
Just making sure you're feeling good and tight for the night.
Snug as a bug. I'm fine, really.
Sure now, we can't afford to be taking any chances.
You can check for yourself if you'd like to. Look, Davey, I know you feel really badly about what happened, but it didn't really have anything to do with you. Maybe you could just ease up a little.
Better safe than sorry.
Please, Davey, I'm fine. It's happened. It's no one's fault. It's over. All right?
Never over, Miss Dodd. Think of the guilt I'd have felt if you'd been hacked to pieces and stuffed in a suitcase.
Yeah, that would have been horrible for you.
What's your business here?
Davey?
Detective Nathaniel Hawthorne, NYPD. Norman Fulham, SID, also with the NYPD.
You know these two characters?
Well, I was waiting for one of them, yes.
Norman, Miss Molly Dodd.
Hello, pleased to meet you.
How you doing?
This is Davey McQueen with the KGB.
I thought I'd bring Norman over. I told you about the multiple break-in case I've been working on. I thought it might be the same guy. Maybe we can get a sketch of him. Take about 20 minutes.
Oh, well, I doubt if it's the same guy.
I suspect it's the very one.
You saw him?
Plain as day.
I assume you didn't file a police report either.
No, sir. Miss Dodd preferred to let sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah, I know. You should have called me the minute it happened.
Well, I wasn't thinking too clearly, I guess.
No, I guess you weren't. Now the guy's out there on the loose.
I know I should have called you. I didn't handle the situation by the book. I guess I'm just another one of those guilty victims.
Okay, take it easy. Let's get to work. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Whew, look at all these pens.
Please, don't touch them.
Oh, sorry.
Now, let's start with the shape of his head. Round, oval, or square?
Square.
Oval. Sort of a squarish oval.
Oh, I'm breaking your concentration? Sorry.
Any distinguishing features you can remember?
No, I don't think so. He was kind of attractive. He had brown hair.
Chestnut brown.
More toward the walnut. He had these eyes that were a little set apart.
But close together.
It was sort of medium build, with a strong jaw.
A cleft chin, about 155 pounds, 15-inch neck.
I don't remember anything about a cleft chin, and his neck was probably more like 16. Oh, he had this very thin little nose.
But kind of squishy. And a medium mouth.
Medium to full.
Okay. This is your man. Well?
It doesn't look anything like him.
Not a lick. You've been doing this long?
My renderings are surprisingly lifelike when I get an accurate description.
This fella can't draw worth beans.
I think we should start over with only one person giving the description.
Busboy's gonna tell me how to do my job.
Did you call me a busboy?
Sorry, I meant bellhop.
You little twerp.
Watch your mouth, Buster.
Let me see your badge.
I don't need no stinking badge.
Then how about showing me some talent?
What?
Oh, well,
No,
maybe I
fine,
could
Fred.
open doors for people. That's a highly skilled line of work.
Oh, yeah, but you're a real genius,
No,
Rembrandt.
I can't
It's a sad
understand.
state of affairs
There
if this
seems
is a
to
representative
be some
of the
kind
New
of
York Police
misunderstanding.
Department.
I resent that.
Well, you may resent it, but you sure can't draw it.
Hey, guys, can we just settle down?
Wimp.
It's the police. No.
Sticks and stones,
Don't
mister.
call the police.
Sticks and
Excuse-
stones.
Yeah, excuse me. I'm going to take this in the bathroom.
Look, there's no need for name-calling, fellas.
Did you see that? He broke my pencil.
I'll buy you some Crayolas, Susie.
You're under arrest.
Get out of my building.
Quiet. Did you hear something? Cool it a second, Norman. What are you looking for?
Never mind. Maybe I should just go.
How long you been standing out here?
Not very long. I guess, Maybe 15 minutes.
Detective Hawthorne, we've had a few break-ins in the area. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
I don't feel very comfortable here. I'd like to go now.
Whatever you do, don't let that man go.
Does this look like the perpetrator to you?
I'd have to say maybe.
Molly,
Moss,
you know this guy?
what is this?
What, this is the man you described to me.
Not even close.
Well, the busboy corroborated.
I did not corroborate. You better not call me a busboy again.
You called me Susie.
Well, that's different.
This happens to be a friend of mine. Strange as he may seem, this is not the man who was in my apartment. And certainly bears no resemblance to the man in the drawing, which incidentally doesn't even look like a man.
I don't have to take this abuse. I'll have you know I attended the Rhode Island School of Design. Good night.
I'll make sure that riffraff leaves the premises. Don't forget to lock your door, Miss Dodd.
Well, I guess you two haven't formally met. Nathaniel Hawthorne, Moss Goodman. So?
I suppose you're wondering why I'm here.
I've stopped wondering.
Do you think maybe we could talk in private?
Gee, this is kind of a bad time, Moss.
Yeah, it's been a long day, buddy. Why don't you come back tomorrow?
No, I don't want to do that.
Well, everybody's kind of tired.
Moss, I know you have trouble expressing yourself, and I don't mean to rush you, but if you have something to say, maybe you should just sort of come right out and say it.
Okay. I want you back. The store is in shambles, and I don't know how to put it back together again.
I'm sorry, Moss. I have a job, and I'm almost about to start another one, so...
I want you to take my shoe back. It doesn't feel right on my foot anymore. None of the pieces fit together. They did when you were there. But then my mother fell ill. Dreams. Time. Between then, it must have shrunk or gotten too large. I don't know, but it doesn't fit. And I'm trying to force it into place. I want the pieces to fit again. Please?
How bad are things at the bookstore?
It's very confusing. It's not good at all.
So why don't you put a want ad in the Times?
I think this is between her and me. To find something, or rather someone.
But she already told you she has a job.
I think maybe I could come this weekend and help you try and sort things out.
Okay. See?
Weren't we supposed to do something this weekend?
Right. But you know, there are 2 days in the weekend, so I can see you on Saturday, and then on Sunday, I can help Moss out. You do realize I'm not coming back to work full-time. It's just this one day.
Okay. I understand.
So, now that that's settled, why don't we let Molly get a little rest?
Okay. Oh, the walls have been painted.
So, good night.
It's a nice, neutral shade.
After you.
That's okay.
Hello? Molly, what do you think? Well, I've been thinking a lot about this job, in fact.
No.
You think it fits in here? I adore the colors, but everybody and his brother is a Hockney print, and I just couldn't find any highbrow art to match the tones in this office. So what do you think?
Well, I think it's fine.
You see, that's the problem I'm having. I don't want fine. I want wow.
Well, it's not quite wow. To me.
You're right. Please. This has been bothering me all morning. Oh, great. Just set them against the wall. Would you like some coffee?
Well, oh, sure.
We need some coffee in here. I'll have the usual. Molly?
Oh, black's fine. Well, what I wanted to do was to let you know that I really am interested in this job, and I am ready for it to start soon.
Right.
I know this has been kind of on again, off again, but this job at this time really means a lot to me, and I don't really...
Molly, could you hand me the scissors on my desk?
Sure. So, Sarah, what I'd like to do is pin down... Thanks.
Bryce, would you help me with these? Sorry, Molly. Go on.
Right. Well, I'd like to get a sort of specific fix on...
Wonderful. You think it's better?
I'd have to see it up.
Take the other one down, Bryce. I want you to hold this up so we can see what it looks like. More to the left.
And I think a little lower.
I hate it. Bryce, keep it still. I am trying to make a decision here.
Oh, you know, along the lines of decisions, I was wondering if you'd made any, you know, as to when I start. That is, if this job really exists.
Of course. All your paperwork is finished. Your office space has been approved. Not much more left to do except for you to show up. Monday, 9:30.
Thank God.
So I walk a little too fast, and I drive a little too fast, and I'm reckless, it's true, but what else can you do at the end of a love affair? So I talk a little too much.
Why does it always have to be the blues?
Doesn't have to be. It just works out that way.
Reminds me of the old days.
Ah, well, the old and forgotten days.
Never forgotten. Working overtime, huh? Am I paying you enough to do this?
No, not nearly. Just trying to get everything in order before I move on.
What do you mean, move on?
You know what I mean.
I thought you liked this job. No hassles, easy money, Christmas bonus, long vacation.
Yeah, well, the fringe benefits are all that a girl could hope for.
I was scheduling a big company picnic in June.
Sounds tempting, but, you know, it's time to hit the road, Jack.
I haven't been a mean boss or anything, have I?
No, you were an actual prince. It's just that this publishing house job, I start on Monday.
Is your new boss as disturbingly attractive as I am?
Yes, she is. But I'll try to control myself.
Well, onward and upward. I'm happy for you, Molly. Drum roll, please. Psh, here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Molly Dodd, soon to be New York's hottest literary agent. Let's hear it for the little lady.
Thank you all, and I am particularly grateful to you little people out there, you dwarves and trolls.
Always gracious.
Goodbye to you all. I'll never forget you.
You're not going to turn into a suit or anything, are you?
No, it's a little late for me. Fred, I hope this isn't hanging you up. I mean, you knew I had this job on the back burner. I told you, didn't I?
Yeah, sure. I'm just going to miss having you around. It was nice seeing you here every day.
No, I know. I'm going to miss that, too. The music's changing, rounding a corner. It's exciting listening to that happen.
Don't jinx it.
There's no chance. I mean, there's very little you can do to mess it up. Even you. It's got a life of its own.
Come over here a minute.
What are you going to do, Fred?
Put my arms around you. Nibble on your ear.
No ears. Okay? I can't take that.
know what?
Hmm.
I'm proud of you, Molly. I think you're gonna do just great in the rat race. 9 to 5 and all that. It's gonna be a lot easier than you think.
Well, I think it's going to be pretty easy.
Then why am I trying to reassure you?
I don't know. Maybe you're just a nice guy.
Hey, it's always been my problem.
Yeah. Fred, you're nuzzling my neck.
And?
And I'm not sure I want my neck nuzzled because my knees are starting to buckle.
So I should stop, huh?
Yeah. You better stop.
This is a strange time. The moon is in retrograde.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but a lot of people are saying it like it means something.
Huh. Maybe it means that we've all got to be a little more careful.
And yet, not afraid to take chances.
But not ridiculous chances.
But always moving forward.
Cautiously reckless.
Maybe it means nothing.
Maybe it means everything. Well, I should go.
Hold on a second. I want you to listen to something. Let me know what you think.
Okay.